All right, so he's here mixing up the paint. That's gonna be the color. Color gray.
All right, so here's a little test pieces, so we can get an idea for the consistency of the paint, and then obviously the color, and then the settings on the gun too. We got to mess with them a lot, so hopefully the whole car looks like this. You guys see yourself in there? There you go. You can kind of see it. This is at its round. But we're gonna go ahead and take a break. We're gonna go eat because we're starving, and then we're gonna come back and do the whole car.
There it is, some food. Finally.
Yeah, only these two guys.
That's some good stuff though. Alright, so we went ahead and wet sanded it, so right now it's super smooth. And then we wax and grease removed, I mean all the oils and whatnot. But yeah, this is how it's sitting right now. It actually looks pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and mix up the paint and then go ahead and shoot it. So let's do that.
Guys, we did one coat and it looks sick. How does it look, dude? It looks dope, huh?
Oh yeah, dude.
Dang, it's a nice, mean, like Nardo gray kind of, I guess. I'm sure they wanted to call it Nardo gray, but maybe that name was, you know, taken. Yeah, trademarked or whatever. Well, it looks sick. I should have my mask on, but I wouldn't be able to talk. But it does smell pretty bad in here. Obviously it's not a perfect paint job. You know, it's not like, you know, factory, but for a backyard paint job, it looks freaking sick. It looks way better than it did before, obviously. But it looks sick. This is only one coat. It's minimal orange peel. We have some solvent pop in the trunk.
Even here.
But it's not that bad. I mean, you can't even tell. You can't even tell.
These little ones.
Yeah, there's some kind of contamination on there. So we're gonna have to let this air out really good, just to make sure it's not solvent pop. But it looks sick. It's like a nice gray with a taupe-ish undertone to it, kind of.
Anything we'll do 3 coats to be able to buff it out.
Yeah, we'll do a couple coats just so we can buff it out. Sounds like a good idea. Look at this roof, you guys, looking like glass.
You can see yourself right here.
Look at that.
With the camera.
Let me see. That's glass. Dang, you guys. And honestly, I was kind of skeptical of the paint because it was really cheap. We bought it online. I mean, it's cheap compared to what we're used to buying for like the motorcycles. But hey, it's good stuff. I mean, it smells like, you know, poisonous. Yeah. So it must be some good paint. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and stop, take a break, let this flash for 10 minutes, and we're gonna come back with the second coat. Alright guys, so 2 coats, the car's done. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and show you around, see how it came out. Pretty much the final result. It looks good. There's some drips here and there, which we can adjust. It was really hard trying to see the overlap on the second coat, just because you really can't see anymore, you know, because you're painting gray on gray. It was easier the first time with the primer because you have the primer to guide you. But yeah, there's some drips, but luckily it's one stage, so we can easily sand it down and, you know, buff it out and you won't even tell. But overall, the car looks amazing. Nice glass finish. Honestly, I'm really impressed for our first like major paint job. It looks great. 10 times better. Obviously bumped up the value of the car, so that's good. That means we have more money to play with for modifications and stuff like that. But the car's nice. The color is real nice. The color looks a little bit different online, but this looks better, to be honest, than what was advertised. But yeah, there we go. Car's nice. Let's see if I can find some drips. Honestly, here what you see here is from the glue from the little duck bill, whatever, the lip. little spoiler that was on there. But right here, we do have some dripping right there. You guys see that? It's just bad. You know, it's trying to maintain a wet edge. Is what caused it. Also, because we were trying to avoid orange peel. Whenever you do, when you go too light, you tend to get some orange peel. The car's good. The car is good. It looks sick. And the guys are outside cleaning the tools right now. Let's go say what's up to them. Okay, there's the helmet that we painted. It's an old helmet. That's how we tested the color. But whatever. What I wanted to say was, here's the bumper. We haven't painted it yet because it didn't fit in the booth, and we thought it's best to paint it, you know, while it's off or removed from the car. So we're gonna do this tomorrow, and then hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow we can go ahead and put it back on the car. Alright, what's going on, you guys? So it's the next day. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I just came out to take a look at the car. It looks pretty good. It looks sick. The paint looks nice and wet. It smells really good too. It's got that nice fresh paint job smell. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and start removing all the paper, plastic, tape, whatever, so I can go ahead and bring the bumper in here and start painting that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I also have to clean up my paint area because I do have a little bit of a mess. And I gotta throw away all these cones, whatever, clean out this cup. So I'm gonna go ahead and get organized, start cleaning stuff off, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring the bumper in here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move the car. Listen to this cold start. It's still early in the morning. We haven't turned it on in like 3 days. That'd be nice. Alright, so I went ahead and moved the bumper inside. Finally, the last piece. I'm just going to go ahead and give it a quick wet sand because all we did was primer it. It's got some rough spots, so I'm going to go ahead and hit it with like 1000 grit, make it nice and smooth, and go ahead and start painting it.
Here we go.
Alright guys, so we went ahead and installed the tail lights. Damn, it's looking hecka nice. Look at this. Whew. And then we went ahead and cleaned the windshield and all the windows so it can look a little bit nicer. Here's the bumper, all done. This one actually came out a little bit more orange peely, so we might have to just go ahead and wet sand and buff it out and polish it at the end. Alright, so next we're gonna go ahead and clean out the tires because we got a little bit of paint on there, and the rim on all of them. And then that's pretty much it. I don't think we're gonna go ahead and install the bumper. No, I don't think we're gonna install the bumper just because it's still a little. It was painted today, so you can, like, if you press on it, you'll probably leave your fingerprints on there because it's not completely cured like this. This is already cured, so this should be good. There should be no fingerprints on it. Alright, so I checked the bumper and it actually is pretty dry already, so we're just gonna go ahead and install the bumper and the headlights to just put the car back together.
Now that the car is finally put back together, it looks sick. It looks mean. The color looks better than I thought. It looks real different out in the sunlight too. It looks more brown or more taupe. The shade looks more blue. But yeah, the car looks sick. For a DIY paint job, our first paint job for a car, I'm pretty impressed. And we also got to experiment with some more affordable paint, so that was good. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and roll a quick cinematic of the finished product.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that cinematic. That's how the car came out. All it needs is these headlights to be either replaced or polished. So maybe we'll have a video where we end up polishing them, you know, fixing the clear coat, or the whatever the haze. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Comment, we want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think about this, you know, DIY paint job? Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.